town in North Ontario. A dream come from memory to smell, and in my mind I still need a place to go. Is all of my changes were there. The blue, blue window behind the stars. The yellow...
It is day one, week fun.
It's a bit chilly.
Paul's back wheel is wobbly like a mofo.
That was my microphone.
Paul's
Sorry,
also,
I'm just not a pro at this.
already, Paul has got to stop off and adjust his wheel bearing. It's got more than a little bit of play. Wendy is going like a bloody dream, although I do need to sort out a couple of things on the back because she's a little bit loaded one side. In fact, no, she wouldn't be. I'll explain. Yeah, she's a little bit loaded one side, I think, and it's making it all a bit wobbly.
A bit hairy.
Yes.
And to be fair to the Puch, that wheel bearing's not been touched since I installed it about 3 weeks ago. So now that it's all run in, I've probably just got to take the plate up. So I'm not having a bad word said about the Puch. She's been a diamond.
Mate, we've done at least 14 mile. So, yeah, we're going to get on a boat. I mean, look at this lovely surroundings and 1,000 miles in front of us on two 50-year-old 50cc mopeds. He's at least 55. Happy days. 10 mile in and you've already broken your bike.
I know. Unbelievable.
Saying that, it's more...
It's because it's been such smooth sailing with the preparations. I've been bored, so I figured I'd bring some excitement for first day.
Oh, mate. That Puch has been glorious, though, hasn't it?
Very good. To be fair, mate, I fitted that rear bearing and I haven't touched it since. So all the miles I've done and running around and bits and bobs that we've done, I've not touched this. So it's probably just settled in. I just need to fucking settle it up.
But you have definitely got a back end like Gemma Collins, all over the place.
The big birds flying across the sky, they're casting shadows in our eyes. These eyes are helpless, helpless hands.
So I'm not sure if you can see that, but Paul, after 15 miles and bragging about how good this Puch is, he's having to tighten up his bearing. Bendy Wendy, on the other hand, nothing wrong with her. Would you Adam and Eve it? Right, so while Paul's cocking about there, just a couple of things. Firstly, you're going to have to forgive me if I keep calling Paul Bert. There's a very good reason behind it. His name's Paul, but he's got a bleeding garage called Bert's Motorcycles. You can see the confusion. Anyhow.
Strategically placed cut.
Yeah, secondly, this trip, just remember, please bear in mind, this is a charity trip in order for Combat Stress, a veterans mental health group. I won't be mentioning it every 5 minutes. I'm not going to push. If you do enjoy the videos and all of that sort of jazz, please click the link below, give what you can afford. I know times are tough. If you can't, share the shizzle out of these videos. Bug people on Instagram, all of the Charlie Bormans and that. Let's get people watching it, more people to watch it, more people donate. Everyone's a winner. Bish bash bosh. So Paul has just done his bearing and we've got some weird bloke turn up. Dave on when? Look at that beast. Really nice when you pull this turnout out for us, hasn't it?
I know, it's unbelievable, isn't it? As soon as word gets out that we're coming over, they put all this show on.
Go I say, Paul, life at 30 mile an hour, glorious print.
Mate, it's nice, isn't it? Look at this place. There's normally littered with ponies around here, but I think the scream of these two little two-strokes is scaring them off. Being torn apart by two muppets on 70-year-old scooters. Oh, look cold. Oh, look. Head down, Lee, head down. They're not that far behind. One hill and we're done for.
Oh, mate, up to something, then you've got to get down in the racing truck to have a couple of bike lanes.
Fucking hell, man. I tell you what, if we had done our 200 miles, there's a perfect spot for camping down there, right next to a river running alongside the road.
Mate, I'm loving it. How's Schmidt holding up? Oh, took hold of it quickly. Oh, off him went.
Keep going, I'll catch you.
Helpless, helpless, helpless. Helpless, helpless, helpless.
Yeah, glad we bought that Puch as a backup bike. Nice support vehicle.
This is the only problem it's ever had.
It's anything to do with the way you're riding it?
No, there is nothing wrong with pulling wheelies and stoppies every now and then on a 1,000-mile trip on a 50cc scooter.
That thing don't fucking stop.
No, it doesn't fucking wheelie. There we go, go on, Dave, put it over. Go on, that's right.
So what do you think of the beasts?
Yes. You're mad. You're madder.
Why?
Yeah, I can pedal yet.
I know, it kills the gearing's way off on that. The speed you do up the hills, Lee, I've got to be either screaming in first or losing speed in second. The gear ratio jump is massive.
Wendy's the girl, mate. What can I say? Everyone needs a Wendy, apart from she drifts.
Yeah, I have noticed.
Oh, my back's going to be feeling this tonight, though.
Well, chest out, bum tucked.
That's far too much thrusting off, just see.
So we've possibly got a clutch issue with the Puch. The wheel bearing is still giving grief. And we've just pulled over because Lee's got to resort out his cargo.
And luckily, I'm not going to say where we are, but Tesco's have given us a crate to somehow fit.
Thank you, Tesco's.
Every little helps. First aid kit's made its first appearance. I'm injuring all my people. So we've got the new kit on bendy. So much better. We're now going to find a bike shop to try and fix Paul's bike. Dave's got no worries on when. Loving it, ain't you?
Yeah, I'll adjust the chain at lunchtime, maybe. Maybe.
And if legend is true, tonight he's got to be turning the water into wine.
Helpless, helpless, helpless.
currently at Rotate Motorcycles because my fraud of a mechanic thinks he knows what he's doing, and we're sorting out the Puch yet again. No issues with Bendy Wendy. These gents have been absolute diamonds. What's your name, mate?
Richard.
Richard. Your place?
No, it's Sam and Ross.
Sam. Mental health charity for the armed forces.
Hey guys.
There you go.
And,
Lovely people. Rotate Motorcycles in the middle of nowhere near Bournemouth. Where are you?
Yeah, West Parley, Bournemouth.
West Parley.
Yeah.
I've spent the past.
If you need to buy a bike, come to Rotate Motorcycles, West Farley.
Something else.
Just bought one myself.
Have you?
Yeah. Just bought that blade.
Now, it sounds a bit weird. Would you consider a swap?
You know what? I love that. It's great, isn't it?
You have it.
As cool as that is. Yeah.
It's not cool. It's terrible. But yeah, look at this lot.
Wicked. You're a diamond. Thank you, my man.
Rotate
See
Motorcycles.
you later. Right, we're following you, Lee.
Are we?
Try and enjoy.
Just got to be careful I don't do a burnout here as I pull away.
See you later, guys.
Mate, what a fantastic bunch of people. Who's honking? And for what reason?
Let's just say goodbye.
Right, so we need to get back on the road again. I'll tell you what, we've not been keeping track of miles either about filling up.
No, let's just try and get back into a rhythm again, and then we'll go from there. At the end of the day, my clutch is making a noise, but I think I'm just going to have to live with that, mate. Not really much I can do until we decide to camp up.
There is always Facebook Marketplace.
Exactly.
I'll pull over.
God, it's making a right racket.
Yeah.
But it's working, so I don't really want to pull it apart. Lee, I want to go back. Lee, I want to go back. Stop ignoring me, Lee. I want to go back.
With the amount of issues you've had, I don't blame you.
I know, it's because all the time I'm speaking that bloody BSA.
But look at it this way. At least you haven't just run yourself over.
Yeah, I know. How do you run your own foot over when you're pedaling a bike?
Hashtag Brian Harvey run himself over. He really wanted that potato.
We'll change that hashtag to hashtag why did Lee Clark run himself over?
Oh, mate.
Oh no, traffic.
Oh, I can't even filter.
Alright!
Mate, this is absolutely fucking stunning.
This is cool. We've got no party riders either at the moment. We're just fucking through.
It is so much better when your bike's working.
Yeah.
Dave has been an absolute diamond as rear gunner.
Definitely. We've got some bikes coming up behind us. It'll be interesting to see whether they are the type that will wave or the type that will shunt.
We will see. Let's see if they can catch up at all.
Here they come. I've got the cruise control on, so I'm resting the right hand. Oh, there's only one bike.
We got shut. Ooh. When you think how many people have come and spoken to us already today,
Yeah. Look at his face.
the looks people give you is
Like,
just
what on earth?
must be coming up for our first fuel break, so it has been great.
Must be coming up with his first food right, mate. I'm getting packaged.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing.
No.
You've been eating every 20 minutes,
No, I've not just had some food.
which is every time you broke down.
Hang on a minute. I had a phone call the other day. And it was like that. Is it you?
I've had to get off. I ain't got no choice. It's alright. She can carry herself up most of it. Found the limit. Yeah, she's a stop side.
What you got? Is she going?
Yeah.
Obviously a little bit too much for her.
She found her limit, alright.
Well, mate, the Puch only just made it.
I'm going to trickle up here so you can catch us up, yeah?
Yeah, of course, mate. Just let me know whether you turn off.
Okay.
Blue, blue window behind the star. Yellow moon on the rise. Big bird flying across the sky. Casting shadows in our eyes.
So we have just pulled up in, I believe it was Alfie Fitzpaine. Is that right?
Fitzpaine.
And these two lovely gentlemen, well no, I say two lovely. I was going to say they offered us a cuppa. The one in the white made the one in the pink make us a cuppa. The kindness of folk on this trip has been outstanding. I bet you're still quicker than we are.
Helpless, helpless, helpless. Helpless, helpless, helpless.
Distinct lack of anywhere to eat on this trip so far, so we've just pulled over to a village shop in one of the most stunning villages I've ever come across. It's been an absolute glorious ride when we're riding, and the last 2 hours has been pretty good.
It's been good, mate, isn't it?
Apart from
wheel
his
bearing's wobbling again, but I can live with that.
wobbly wheel bearing. Old Dave, he has sorted us right out. Just he's putting himself in harm's way that should any of us die, he'll be him. Thank you, Dave,
No,
for your
she's in
sacrifice.
my house for this bike that will kill me. No, I don't mind it killing me on this trip.
Awesome. Pork and chorizo roll in a village shop, and they are a shizzle nizzle. How's yours, Dave? Paul bought apples.
Sports candy, Sportscus used to say.
I'll eat a toffee apple.
Dry your eyes, mate. Oh, it's hard to take her mind that's been made of. Reflecting
problem bringing a mechanic with you. They insist on stripping their fucking bike down every 5 minutes.
Unexpected continuous bearing problem.
The Puch, it's running sweet as a Natalie, it's just bendy. That's what you were sounding like. Bless him.
She's kicking me in the groin for it now.
Adam, you're very, very generous in giving us this Puch, but you're getting a kick in the bollocks.
But if we can get a wheel bearing, it's 3 o'clock on a Saturday. The problem is we need measurements. If we can get the measurements there and there, we might be able to just get some normal sealed roller bearings and just literally I can just knock them in and then it just goes straight through.
Why don't you tell the good people what's happening, mate?
Well, the brand new wheel bearing that was fitted has decided to spit its guts and just it's literally moulded. They must have been cheap ass bearings because it's actually moulded the inner race to completely its own shape. It's just completely cooked it, and what should be a nice slight taper triangle is just now a proper ringed groove. It's just fucking.
So you're going to need a couple of inner races, then, are you?
So we just need no, not inner races. You can get, see, these are separate. You've got your inner race, then you've got a series of ball bearings, and then you've got your, the outer race, sorry, your inner bearings, and then your inner race that screws in, and then you just nip them up until you've just got that tiny little what they call Irish free play, and then you lock it up with the lock nut and hold it in position, and that should be the way it is. But regardless of that, these have just fried themselves because they must have been cheap. So we need, instead of another setup where everything's separate, we just need just a sealed ball bearing set, which I can just knock in, put the axle in, and we're done. But where'd you get that from on a Saturday in the middle of nowhere?
And we are proper in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to start Googling. Put it bluntly, he fucked it. He had a perfectly serviceable bike that he was happy to ride all of the time, and he's fucked it any day. Yeah. It's fucked.
I've overdone the speed. The power has ripped the rear wheel out.
So we've put a call to arms to all of the good fellows that follow us on Faceplant and all that sort of shizzle. We're going to give it 10 minutes, see if anything comes to light, see if we can find a new wheel bearing. If not,
or a wheel,
me and Dave are fucking off and leaving him here. And I've got his food, so we're all right. Right, we're going to have to call it for today. We've got a few things in mind. Facebook Marketplace, buy another Puch or any sort of shitty thing. Maybe buy a BMX, nick the bearings out of it. Long and the short of it, we're going to go, we've got a fair old way to go to the campsite that I've managed to sweet talk us.
Sweet talk.
Just say, look.
Lee, you were gone for over half an hour and you came back wiping your chin.
What are you saying, Paul? Yeah. So we're going to go up there. Paul's going to strip it, unstrip it, strip it, unstrip it, strip it, unstrip it. Me and Dave are going to sit there and see if we can find a solution. And personally, I reckon we either buy a 50cc scooter or buy a BMX or go up the dump and just get something if we can find a dump open on a bank holiday Sunday.
We don't need a scooter, we just need a bearing.
Yeah, he doesn't get it, right? If I buy a scooter for the tiny bike tour, I've then got a scooter. I've got to give this back to Adam. He don't get it. It's a bypass from my wife.
They do deals for Isle of Wight.
What a day. What a day. As you can see, all set up under. I know it's not very tight. I'm going to tighten it up. As I say, just want to get down, put some noodles on.
My bag.
Dodgy Dave, having his hobo lifestyle. Looking good, mate.
We're still alive after day one.
He
hasn't killed me and I haven't killed him.
The day ain't over. The day ain't over. Yeah. Paul's first time wildish camping. We are on a campsite. Paul insisted that we couldn't be any more than 10 foot from the toilet block.
Yeah.
Saying about.
Don't talk to me, Lee. You've upset me.
Something about George Michael. How have I upset you?
just for being. You told me this we were going to be in a hotel. You said this was going to be a really nice trip, and so far it's been nothing but stress.
You told me the bikes would work.
Yours does.
So yeah, all good in the hood. If anything exciting, we're gonna get to work on that. Oh, how can I forget? Alfie, you've seen him on the last Wendy video that came out of Paul and us. He's driving all the way from the Isle of Wight to drop something off. What a dude. Alfie, thank you very much.
Legend.
Yeah, to be fair,
Absolute legend.
we're saying that, Lee. We're only about 50 miles down the road from the Isle of Wight, so it's not far to come.
Why would you have to look at the negatives in life? The way I see it is, we've got now 3 days of a reasonable, doable distance, and then 1 day of hell to finish.
Reasonable, doable distance.
Yeah, it is doable. It is doable. Do you think today, if you hadn't have kept spannering, we could have done 200 miles?
Oh, easy.
Easy?
Yeah, I reckon. If I hadn't put so much effort into getting Bendy Wendy running, I would have had 5 minutes to work on the Puch.
Oh, you're not.
And just make any final adjustments, and then we wouldn't have been in this situation.
Right, now you know you've ridden me for a day and we're getting to know each other. Do you think that means anything to me?
Not at all.
No. You should have spent your time on your bike rather than doing it for me. I'm worth it. It's a campsite. It's a campsite with nice people. You know, look at us. Look at us. He gave us a load of old bikes to see if we can get bearings out of them, all out of his scrap pile and stuff like that. Absolute diamond. Thank you very much. Rebels Fishery course thingy. I'll try and remember where we are here and put it up down below. Was it Cream Anus? What Creppy Ababus? Where are we?
What?
Where are we?
A campsite, Lee.
Yeah, I know that, but what was that weird name? Crean Ababus or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I'll put it up down below. I said it better than you did.
Cern Abyss.
Cern Abyss or Abbas. Abbas.
Yeah, within 3 or 4 miles of, I think.
I think it's again, that probably won't go in. That's just people waffling, isn't it? Really. Awesome. Thank you.
Brilliant, thank you.
Here, Paul.
You motherfucker.
Thanks for all your help today, mate. See if you can get that down your tiny little head.
Jesus Christ, Lee.
Don't let it fall.
Whee. Fuck me. You're going to have to...
Joking now, were they?
Oh, good God. Right. Carol's got to see this.
Got a picture?
Jesus Christ almighty. This is the shit I deal with, babe.
Here, I'll send it to you. With you in it.
That's all right. That's all she needs to see.
Oh. I think that one might be a bit much.
Do you know what? I saw it, I thought, I'll take that long one, because he'll say, oh, right, okay.
Mate, you are an absolute legend.
Spot on.
Oh, he's come all the way from the Isle of Wight just to drop Paul off a bearing. It's...
Mental.
How long did it take you?
Do you know what? I got within 10 miles of here in about an hour.
Yeah.
And then it was like round the country lanes, got a little bit lost, and yes, I could have been here about 20
I
past.
said to Carol that you were coming, she was like, he's such a star. And I said, she said, I can't believe he's, and I said, Carol, I told him, I said, mate, you don't have to do that. And Alfie was like, dude, you're not that far away. Yeah, we've been riding all day thinking, we're miles, but it's like we're not. We're like, we've done 100 miles in the journey we've been taking, but as you get off the ferry and just dart across, we're probably like 50 miles.
Yeah, yeah, I was looking at the clock and I was thinking, I'm going to be there in an hour. And then, like I say, I got on the country lanes around here because there's gravel in the middle of the road.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
you got to be
Jesus
fucking
Christ, popped a
careful.
massive wheelie over a humpback.
Did you?
bridge, yeah. Yeah, but apart from that, she's all good. What's
to be honest, mate, I've got enough spare parts in my bag now to build another Puch, so we should be all right. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Shit happens.
And then it rains.
Mind, there you go, fella. You're a star, mate.
Legend, mate. Utter legend.
Right, see you in the control. We'll try and intercept you at some point if I can.
What do you say?
I will try and intercept you guys if I get a chance.
Wicked.
Oh, okay.
And if you get
Yeah.
round.
When? When we get round.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I feel like the father waiting for the son to go. I want to make sure he gets down that fucking lane all right.
It's a dodgy old track, isn't it? Well, after a busy day of carrying Paul, it's time to
Hello.
go Betty
I'm
Pies.
trying to shield myself from the rain. I'm soaked over here.
Oh yeah.
I reckon you've put a hole in this tarp. Oh, and you set out the sleeping arrangements there, and I think you did it on purpose because I'm getting soaked.
Well, I'm perfectly dry.
Oh yeah, that's isn't it coincidental?
Well, you know.
Maybe you slipped too close to the edge. That's
What?
why.
Too close to the edge.
You are very close to the edge.
Right.
But it is
to be
also...
honest, I'm close to the edge to try and he's pushing me to the edge.
If anything happens, as you can hear, it's absolutely pouring down with rain. I'll be seeing you in the morning.